So good morning, I'm Krista, one of the instructors with Community Care's Exercise and Fall Prevention Program. Today is Monday, September 29th, and we're about to start our fundamentals class online. Today also happens to be coffee day on my funny calendar, so we're going to start with our coffee cup warm-up. So if you do have an empty mug, not one that's too special, but an empty mug with a handle on it, we're going to do our warm-up here with our mug today. So if you do have music on in the background to motivate you, please do put on the radio or something to bop along to. We're going to leave the music out today so we can load this one up on YouTube. So good morning. Let's get started here, rolling our shoulders. So I'm going to go to the front. Coffee cup's just in my hand in the front, rolling shoulders to the front. We often start with shoulders rolling. To warm up our upper body, get them all nice and lubricated in there. So I'm going shoulders to the front, holding the coffee cup. All right, let's reverse that. Bring them backwards. So you're bringing the coffee cup back towards your chest, bringing those shoulders to the back. And we're lucky here with another nice September morning. Hopefully some folks have already gotten outside for a walk. So we're just bringing shoulders to the back for now. And good morning. If you're just joining us, we're recording today's session to go on YouTube. This is our fundamentals class. We do most of it seated and a little bit standing. And we're starting today with our coffee cup warm up because it's coffee day on the calendar. All right, the mug just in one hand, I'm holding at the side. I'm going to do those shoulder shrugs now where I'm doing the little lift up, a bigger push down. The arms are lead weights just hanging at the sides of your chair. Little lift up, big push down. Okay, switch that cup to the other hand. We'll do a few more. It's an empty cup. So if you are just joining, we're doing our coffee cup warm up today. So we're adding that empty mug in our hands just to mix it up a bit and celebrate coffee day on the calendar. All right, let's pass that mug around your waist. We're still loosening up our upper body here, getting those shoulders ready to move. Okay, switch direction. Try to go the other way with that cup. Pass it around your waist. You can see I'm using a metal cup. It's a little bit lighter and no danger in breaking it if it falls down. All right, now we're just gonna get the lower body going here with our upper body together. I'm gonna do some knee taps. So I'm holding onto the mug, lifting up those knees, tapping on it. And if you're standing, you can do the same thing. Lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap. Let's switch it up and do 2 taps on each knee. So doing 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can go at your own pace for these ones. You might want to go faster or slower. We're doing 2 taps on each leg. Just gently on the bottom of that mug. 1, 2, 1, 2. A couple more on each leg. Each leg one more time. All right, back to sitting or standing up tall here. I'm just leaving that mug in my hands on my lap. I'm going to turn and look over one shoulder, stretch out our neck. as far as I can look over that shoulder, and then drop that chin down, looking over the other shoulder. Get out some creaks and cracks here. Back down again, other side. As far back as you can look over these shoulders. And again, other side. Back down to the front. Let's go chin to chest, just a little stretch on the back of our neck. And then looking up, we'll go ear down to the side. Trying to stretch out the side of our neck and drop those shoulders down. We're always trying to get them away from our ears. And the other side too. Ear down towards the shoulder, but drop those shoulders as well. All right, back up. We're still gonna do some upper body motion here, excuse me. And loosen up a little bit more. So mug in one hand. We're rolling shoulders forward, but bent elbows at the side this time. Feels like the sides of train wheels. We're loosening up our upper back a little bit more this way. So mug in one hand, palms are facing in. Got that coffee cup grip. Thumbs on top. And we're rolling shoulders forward. So that coffee cup stays upright the whole time. We're not spilling it. Okay, let's reverse it. Still those bent elbows. Bringing shoulders to the back. So give that little squeeze of the shoulder blades in the back. Still those bent elbows at the sides. It reminds us of the side of those train wheels. But we're not spilling the cup. Okay, switch the cup to the other hand. A few more forward. Still those bent elbows. Pardon me. So cup staying upright, palms are facing in, thumbs on top. Okay, let's go backwards now. The mug's in that other hand. So you're squeezing those shoulder blades a little bit on the way back, bringing shoulders back, bent elbows at the sides. All right, let's switch that cup back to the other hand. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the handle. Other hand is just gonna tap on this mug as we tuck that elbow into the side and bring the coffee mug out to the side. Tap it back in the middle and out to the side. So that elbow is staying attached to our torso here. It's not floating out in midair. It's touching your side the whole time here. This one's good for our rotator cuff and our shoulder. So to the middle, to the side. Elbows is staying touching your side the entire time for this one. Like you're trying to get this mug back behind you as far as you can, but your elbow stays touching your side. Out to the side, back, in. Out to the side, back, in. Out to the side, back, in. Let's try 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, switch that mug to the other hand. So you're holding the handle with the other hand. Reset, sitting up tall, feet are flat. Elbow stays touching your torso the entire time. Probably feels more awkward on the other side. You likely started with your better side. One can always reach back a little further than the other, usually your dominant side. So keep that elbow touching your torso the whole time, and the coffee cup stays upright. Out to the side, back to the middle. Out to the side, back to the middle. So if you haven't already had a cup of coffee today and you're a coffee drinker, then celebrate after class and actually fill up this mug. As it is coffee day on the calendar. Now we're into pumpkin spice season, if you like that one. That was already on the menus. Okay, let's do 3 more here, out to the side. 1, 2, keep that elbow tucked in, and 3. All right, we're gonna get lower and upper body moving here together. Let's get our feet going first. So I'm gonna work one leg, tapping heels out in the front, and then toes back underneath my chair. So a straight leg out for that heel tap in the front, and bringing the toes back underneath to tap. At the same time, I'm gonna add that arm, reaching out with my cup and pulling back. So keep that cup upright the whole time. The legs tapping out, pulling back. It feels like you're rowing. Cup out and pull back. Bringing that elbow all the way back behind you, like you're trying to touch it on the back of your chair. You might even hit it. And you can see I'm pulling that cup in my hand right back to my armpit. So heel tap, toe tap, heel tap, toe tap. Reach out, pull back, right back to that armpit. Reach out as far as you can with the cup, pull it in. Reach out, pull it in. Reach out, pull it back. All right, let's reset. Switch that cup to the other hand. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. You can get the foot going first. Tap that heel out in the front. Toes underneath the chair. You can do the same thing if you're standing. Then I'm adding that arm, reaching out, pulling back, keeping that cup upright, and reaching out as far as you can in the front, pulling all the way back to the armpit, elbow out behind you. Out and back. This one reminds me of opening a door. You gotta reach for it, then pull it back. Usually take that step backwards. Reach out, pull back. Reach out, pull back. This is a good one, gets our whole body going. Out, pull back. Let's do 3 more. Big reach out, all the way back. That coffee cup coming very close to your armpit. Last one out, pull back. Well done. Okay, we're gonna go to a little march on the spot. We're still holding our coffee cup here. Get that march going. So find a comfy spot in your chair, or of course you can do this standing if you'd rather. But some folks like to sit at the front of their chair. Some like to sit all the way at the back for a little more back support while we're marching on the spot here. Okay, keep those feet going. All right, now we're gonna switch it up and tap out some heels. Going heel tap and back, heel tap and back, heel tap and back, heel tap and back. So just straighten out those legs, tapping heels up in the front. And you know I'm gonna add something to this. So keep the heels going. And then we're gonna add that coffee cup. Okay, I'm gonna repeat here on one leg, an opposite arm up to my shoulder. So I'm tapping out that heel and I'm bringing up the empty coffee cup up to my shoulder. My palms facing in, thumbs on top. So heel tap out, and opposite arm is coming up to the shoulder. Here's our coordination test for Monday. Heel tap and back, heel tap and back. We're trying to sit up tall here. Heel tap and back, heel tap and back. Okay, let's switch. Put that mug in the other hand, heel tap and back. So you're lifting that mug up to the shoulder as we tap opposite heel out in the front. Like you're pouring the coffee cup over your shoulder, getting rid of the last dribbles. Okay, we got a couple more things to do with our coffee cup. Celebrate coffee day here. Okay, we're sitting up nice and tall again. Okay, both hands on the mug. We're gonna do our reach. So we're going out to one side with our arms first, and a big reach out in the front like you're stirring a giant pot. Back up tall in the middle. Going out to the side, big reach out so you feel that weight shift into your feet when you reach out in the front. Out to the side, big reach, and back up tall. Coffee cup staying upright this whole time. Out to the side, big reach in the front, and always coming up tall in the middle. Okay, let's reverse it. Go the other way. Hands out to the side, big reach and stir out in the front. It's applesauce season. I guess we're stirring applesauce now. You gotta get the edges of the pot way out there. Going to the side, way out in the front. Side, way out, as far as you can reach and feel that weight shift into your feet. So if you're standing, a bit wider stance and some more space between your feet is helpful for this one. Out to the side, way out in the front. Let's do one more big stir. Out to the side, big stir. Okay, we're gonna do some more side reaching. So I'm holding onto that mug with one hand. Same arm and leg are gonna move to the sides, but in opposite directions here. I'm starting on my chest. I'm going to the side, pull it in. To the side, pull it in. So my coffee cup staying upright for this one. It's like we're reaching for more. Someone's got to fill the mug. Out to the side, pull it in. To the side, pull it in. So you're tapping that leg out to the side as far as you can comfortably get it to. And arms should be coming right by your mouth and your chin out to the side. You're not going to the front, you're going to the sides for this one. To the side, pull it in. To the side, pull it in. Let's try 4 more on this side, then we'll switch. 1, bring that arm right by your mouth and your chin. 2, 3, last one, 4. Okay, reset. Put that mug in the other hand. Pardon me. I'm going right by your chin with that arm. Out to the side, same leg tapping as far as you can comfortably get it. Bring it back in. So you can feel that weight shift too, especially in your bum, going from one side to the other. As you tap that leg out, all these weight shifts are helpful for a balance as well. Out to the side, pull it in. Out to the side, pull it in. You got to fill your cup from your other neighbor now on this side. Out to the side, back in. Pardon me. Side, pull it in. Side, pull it in. Let's try 4 more on this side. 1, arm coming right by that chin in your mouth. 2, 3, and 4. Pardon me. Okay. We're going to do just a little bit of wrist work here. So with your empty mug, whether you have it, and you can do this without the mug too. I'm going to hang my wrist over the edge of my knee. I'm trying to keep a straight back and those shoulders back and down, so I'm not curling my shoulders forward. I'm still sitting up tall. Helps to have that other hand on your thigh. Helps you sit up straight. And I'm just going to work my wrist a bit here. I'm holding on to the handle of the mug, and I'm letting it flip down below my knee and back up. Down, back up. So I'm trying to let that forearm rest right on my thigh. Now, if you have an arm on your chair, it might be a more comfortable spot to do that over the arm of a chair if it's a bit higher up, but otherwise over your knee works well too. This is helpful for our grip strength as well, which we need for everything. For carrying and lifting and hanging on to lots of things. Okay, switch that grip. So now your palm's facing down. Same thing, you're letting that wrist hang over the end of your knee. And I'm lifting the mug up, mug down. So it's wrist up, wrist down, but it's the back of my hand on the top this time. All right, let's switch, put that in the other hand. Reset. So you're starting with palm facing up. Rest that forearm on your thigh. Trying to sit up as tall as we can here. Get those shoulders back and down. And it's just the wrist down, wrist up, wrist down, wrist up. So if you have a more comfy spot to do this over the arm of a chair, or you can do it hanging in midair too, but over your knee is a good spot. So let it go down and up, resting that forearm right on your leg. I haven't seen anybody drop a coffee cup yet. We're doing pretty well. Okay, flip that hand over, so palms facing down. You should see the back of your hand now. Your forearm still resting on your thigh. And I'm going wrist down, wrist up, wrist down, wrist up. All right, coffee cup back up here by our chest. We're gonna get those shoulders back and down, plant those feet. And we're gonna do a little more rowing. This time, both hands on the coffee cup. And we're gonna reach out and pull back. Reach out as far as I can. That push from behind the shoulders and bring that coffee mug right back to my chest. And then I'm gonna add some feet. So I'm lifting up heels as I push out, toes as I pull back. Okay, arms out. Big push from behind the shoulders when you're pushing out. A little squeeze of the shoulder blades when you pull back. So heels up, toes up. Getting your whole body going here. Heels up, toes up. Heels up, toes up. Heels up, toes up. Hopefully everybody's warming up a bit here today. It's supposed to get very warm this afternoon again. Heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up. A few more. Big reach out from behind the shoulders. That big push as far as you can reach in the front. Heels up, toes up. Let's do one more. Heels up and toes up. Well done. Okay. Still both hands on this mug. And we're going to do, we've done this one before, where we just have our hands clasped. And you can do the same thing without the mug. Just clasp your hands. Feet are flat on the floor. Back near those chair legs somewhere. This one is for our core. We're going to do some twisting side to side here. So cup by our chest, and then we're going to keep it nice and close to our body. Twist and turn it like you're trying to put that mug in your back pocket. So you're tapping it on the back of your bum cheek or by your hip. Back to the chest. Down to that other back pocket. Back to the chest. So you should feel some pulling and tugging here around your sides and your back. Feet stay flat on the floor. You can do this one standing as well. And keep that cup in your hands close into your body. They're not hanging out in midair. They're staying nice and close and tight to your torso the whole time. So up to the chest, down to the hip in your back pocket. Back to the chest, in your back pocket, like you're trying to shove that mug right in your back pocket. You need a big back pocket for this mug. Down to the side, back to the chest. Tap in the back pocket, back to the chest. So lots of pulling and tugging we're feeling here around our sides, and especially our back. Pardon me. Back to the chest, down to the back pocket. Back to the chest, back pocket. Let's do 2 more taps down to each side. Here's one back pocket, chest. Down to the back pocket, chest. 1 more on each side. Tap. And back. Tap. And back. Okay. Scoot forward in your chair, or you can do this one standing as well with 1 foot ahead of the other, or you can even do this with 1 knee on the chair too. We're going to do it sitting to start here today. I'm holding onto that handle of my mug, or you can just use your fists. You don't have to use the mug. But we're going to do some rowing. Call this one a broken lawnmower, like you're trying to start the lawnmower. It won't start. So 1 foot slightly ahead of the other. That other hand has the mug. I'm going to lean forward at the hips, trying to keep that nice straight back. I'm letting my arm hang down between my feet, nice and loose to start, and I'm pulling up into that armpit and that elbow out behind me. You can see I'm trying not to let my torso and my head bounce up and down. It's just the arm moving. So we're strengthening those muscles in our upper back. It helps so much with our posture. So let that arm fall all the way down loose. And then a big pull up into the armpit, elbow way out behind you. And your torso is not bouncing up and down. Okay, let it fall, pull it up. Let it fall, pull it up. Let it fall all the way up in the armpit. This one has to be an empty cup. You spill this one. That could be a whole other class, trying to keep a cup full without spilling it the entire time. That could be an interesting balance class, actually. Maybe we should do that someday. On another coffee day. Okay, let's try 2 more here. Let that arm hang all the way loose before you do the pull up. Last one, loose, pull up. All right, let's reset. Other foot in front. Opposite hand has the mug, or you can just use your hand. You don't need the mug. Okay, we're doing a little lean forward at the hips, trying to keep that nice straight back. Keep my neck in line with my back here too. Loose arm between my legs, pulling up into that armpit, elbow way to the back. So I find having that other hand on my thigh helps keep my torso from bouncing down and up. But you can do whatever you want with this other hand. You might like to hold on to the bottom of the chair or just let it hang. I like to put it on my thigh. Hey, let that arm hang all the way down loose before pulling up into that armpit, elbow to the back. And I haven't issued my breathing warning yet today. No holding our breath. And whenever we're doing these pulling exercises or the hard lift or hard push is when we do the breath out. So for this one, would be on the way up, doing that breath out. Hey, let arm hang all the way down before you pull up, elbow way behind you. Let's do 3 more here. Here's 1, all the way in the armpit, elbow to the back. 2, and 3. Well done. All right, we're done with our coffee cup. Let's put the coffee cup away, grab a little sip of water, and we're still gonna sit for 1 more exercise. We're gonna put those feet right back by the chair legs. Work on some lower body strength. Maybe even tuck under beside those chair legs, because it's helpful to have our feet more underneath us versus out front for getting ready to get up out of a chair. And that's what we're doing. We're strengthening our leg muscles here to help practice get out of a chair. So feet back by the chair legs. I'm gonna have my arms straight out in front of me. And I'm gonna do little bum jumps. So I'm lifting my bum off the chair, pushing my feet into the floor, just enough as if you sat on the newspaper and you have to get it out from underneath you. If you have a soft chair with a cushion, you can hear the air come out from underneath it every time you do a little jump. But you can feel those feet pushing into the floor and some tension here in your thighs. Those muscles we need to help us get up. So just by doing these tiny little bum jumps, we're helping strengthen those muscles. So a few more bum jumps, and then we'll actually get up. Okay, when you're ready, we're actually going to get up and go stand behind our chair to do a few standing exercises. So up to you if you're standing without any hands, pushing those feet into the floor, or if you're using your hands to assist you with the arms of a chair on the side of your chair. All right, we're coming around to the back of our chair or at a countertop, something you have for balance. I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see me here. And we're going to start a little bit of space between our feet so they're not too close together. We don't want to trip on our own sneakers. Okay, we're lifting heels up, heels slowly back down. So if you've come to my classes before, you've probably heard me say we try to be the master of your own muscles here and control your descent. So don't let gravity get the credit. You're doing the class. Try to bring those heels down slowly and control them. Up, back down slowly. And up, back down slowly. One more, let's go up, back down slowly. Okay, again, I'm just gonna turn so you can see me. Same thing, but let's add an arm coming out to the side this time. So I'm lifting heels up, one arm up, back down. So use that other hand for balance on the back of the chair or counter if you need it. If you don't need it, you can have it hover there. But if you're using the whole hand, see if you can get down to one less finger, all the way down to just one finger point. Sometimes is all we need. So arm up, heels up, and you're bringing that arm just to about shoulder height. Arm up, heels up. Okay, let's try a few with that other arm. And reset. Heels up, arm up. And you're only using that other hand for balance if you need it. And try to go just as slowly on the way down. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels back down. Let's do one more. Heels up and back down. Okay, behind the chair again, we're going to do our Superman stretch. So this one, we're going to bring one arm up and opposite leg, we're going to try to lift to the back and hover there. So for this one, I like the coffee cup grip with your thumb on top, palm facing in, just feels the most comfy on your shoulders. So if you want to use your coffee cup for this one, you can. I'm going to lift arm up, opposite leg to the back. Our lower back likes this one. You feel a little tug there in your lower back and bring it back in. So sideways looks like this. We're going one arm up, opposite leg to the back, and bring it back in. Now, if you're feeling too wobbly to lift that foot in the air, you have the option to just drag the toes along the floor instead. So if you're feeling extra wobbly today, just drag that foot along the floor instead of lifting. But if you can do the lift, out to the back and have it hover. Arm up, leg out. Okay, we're gonna hold this one for a little bit longer. Arm up, leg out. If you're feeling that wobble, put the toes down. You can try to hold it here. See if you can get down to that one finger point if you're using a hand for balance. Back in. Okay, a couple steps, wiggle that out. We're gonna try that on the other side. Reset. So always starting behind the chair. Even if you don't think you need the hand for balance, having something there in case is good. Especially for this one, you can have that hand hovering over the back. Okay, arm up, opposite leg to the back. So you switch sides now. Arm up, opposite leg out. And if you're feeling wobbly, you're dragging toes on the floor instead. Arm up, leg out. And try to give a little hover and pause before you bring that leg back in. Pause. And back. Pause. And back. Okay, we're going to hold this one a bit longer. Ready? Pause. Hold this one if you can. If you're feeling off balance, put that foot down on the ground. See if you can take that other hand off the chair. And back down. Well done. Couple steps. Wiggle that one out. Okay, with some space between our feet so their feet are at least hip width apart, we're just doing some hip circles. So you're shifting that weight side to side and around to the front and the back. So you're really pushing those hips out to the side, to the front, side, back. Big circles, like you're stirring with your hips. Okay, switch direction. We're going the other way. All right, right behind the chair or countertop. So you have that hand if you need it. We're going to lift up one heel and then the other heel. So you're shifting that weight back and forth between one foot and the other. Once you get the motion, you can try to go a bit faster, lifting up one heel than the other, but toes are staying on the floor. You can take the hands off, have them chug at the side instead. Okay, keep going, and I'm going to tell you when to freeze. We're just lifting those heels up off the ground. Use the hand if you need it here, though. Okay, and freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. This one's funny online to see the lag time when people freeze. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. So this is testing our reaction time too. Just some extra helpful work for our brain or our body to be connected here. Freeze. Go. Freeze. Go. Okay, a few more fast ones. Get those heels up. Well done. Okay, just behind the chair, let's stretch out our calf muscles here. So I'm getting toes up on the back of the chair leg, my heels on the floor. You can do this against a wall too, or door or anything. Heels on the floor, toes up. You can likely feel that stretch already in the back of our calf muscle here in our lower leg. If you can't quite feel that pull, a little lean into it, and then you'll feel that tug in the back of your lower leg. Okay, let's try the other foot. So heels on the floor, toes way up in the back of the chair leg or against a wall. So you can likely feel that stretch just by getting the toes up. But if you can't feel that pull, a little lean forward, and you'll feel that tug. All right, you can wiggle out those feet if you need to. Let's come back and have a seat. And do grab water anytime you need it. If you are finding yourself getting thirsty during class, it means you're not drinking enough water before. So make sure you have it on hand and have a cup before we start class. Okay, scoot forward in your chair. We're gonna stretch out our legs here. One leg as straight as you can get it, toes way up, heels on the floor, and I'm leaning forward at the hips, trying to keep that straight back. Just far enough forward until I feel that pull feeling behind my leg. You can add reach for the toes. We're trying to keep that straight back, not curling our shoulders forward. Hard to reach toes that way. But as soon as you feel that tug, that's where we're going to stop and hold it. So we always aim for a pull, not pain. Okay, drag that heel out to the side so you're still trying to keep that straight leg. And hang this hand down between your feet, reaching for the floor until you feel that tug inside your thigh. So you're aiming for the pull feeling here. Okay, back up. Let's switch. Try the other leg, out straight front. To start, heels on the floor, toes up. A little lean forward. Trying to keep the straight back. Where you're just going forward enough or reaching for the toes enough until you feel that pull feeling behind your upper leg. It goes right to behind your knee, your hamstrings. Okay, drag that heel out to the side. Hang that hand down, reach for the floor. So you're still trying to keep this straight leg and toes up in the air. All right, back up tall. Feet back in the front. I'm going to put hands, pardon me, on the outside of my thigh or the side of the chair. Turn and look over this shoulder and hold it here. This is a great stretch for our back, especially after we're doing some of those twisting exercises. The other side, same thing. So hands on the outside of the thigh or the side of the chair. Turn and look over the shoulder. Hold it here. All right, back to the front. And I'm going to try to put you in handcuffs. Try to get those straight arms behind your back and clasp those hands. So it forces you to sit up quite tall. So straight arms, clasp hands behind you, and then lift them slightly off your back. So you're just holding those straight arms out behind you. Good practice for handcuffs, everybody. Okay, so you're feeling this stretch around the tops and fronts of your shoulders into your chest here. All right, let's bring our arms to the front. Clasp the hands again, a big push from behind the shoulders, like you're trying to make the space in your circle here a bit bigger. A big push from behind the shoulders and hold it out here. And then push those palms out away from you too. So you're feeling this behind your shoulders and your upper back. All right, back up. We're gonna get palms together, elbows way out to the side for that big push. So I often see some shaky arms for this one. But try to breathe out, even while you're holding that big push. No holding your breath. Okay, open up, squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Wiggle those fingers. We're gonna do that one more time. To the front, elbows way out, big push, palm to palm. Push, 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 but breathe out. Okay, open up. Squeeze the shoulder blades in the back and squeeze every finger down to your thumb this time. All right, give that one a little shake. We're gonna roll those shoulders to the back, to the front. I'm gonna hold on to the bottom of my chair seat or the chair leg for this one and do a big reach over to the side. So I'm trying to bring that arm right by my ear so I don't see it in front of my face. For that big stretch and pull up my side here. So I find holding onto the chair leg helpful for this one. And the other side. To keep those feet flat on the floor, one might want to lift up. Not holding our breath. This is the danger zone where our arms are up high. Other side again. So arm right by that ear if you can get it back by your ear. And use that cheek to help you get up. Push your feet into the floor. It gives you that boost. Okay, one more time the other side. Trying to get that arm by your ear, not in front of you. So push it to the back if you can. Then back up. All right, let's roll those wrists. And the other way. All right, I'm gonna look over one shoulder. Hold it here this time as far back as you can look. Drop that chin down. We're doing the same thing over the other shoulder. Hopefully creaks and cracks are gone, almost gone. Back to the front for that chin to chest. Little stretch on the back of our neck. And then looking up, ear to the side, and add the arm out this time, like you're trying to make that line from your ear down to your hand. Drop that shoulder down too. And the other side. Ear down by shoulder, arm out. back up. All right, walk those fingers down your legs. Slide them right back up in the air. Your big breath out. And your own pat on the back for finishing another September class here. And I hope you do get outside today to enjoy some fresh air. It's another beautiful day. We can officially say a fall day now. So thank you everyone for joining today, and hopefully we'll see you back here next week.
Yeah, see you shortly.